I'll show you the hops. Can't remember the names of them. We've got this one, and that's going to go in for 90 minutes. That's supposed to say 90. Can't find the pen. So it's a 90-minute boil. So once it's up to the boil, not round here, we're pumping it into there, remember? So once all the water's in there, that boils for 90 minutes. So as soon as it's in, because it's a 90-minute boil, that needs 90 minutes, pop them in the top. This, you smell that? Basically seaweed, some kind of seaweed. That's a fining agent, I think he said. So that goes in 10 minutes before the end, and then these hops go in 5 minutes before the end. So these hops add bitterness and not much flavour, and these ones add flavour but not much bitterness because of the times. And hops smell amazing. So I'll get to dump them in a bit. $7.50. Yep. Remember one time we started sparging? It was about 10:05. Still going. Yeah. It's coming out really slowly now out the mash tun. Kegs. And it's coming out really pale as well now. It needs to be done. We're going to advertise it as slow sparge. Basically bullshit. Slow sparge for extra flavour. So basically we broke for lunch because 2 hours 15 minutes of basically staring at a tap. With not very much to do. He said he doesn't normally take this long, but hey ho, that's the way it goes. So a glass of saison with lunch, in true farmhouse fashion. Really nice, really refreshing. It's going well. Okay, it is 20 to 1. We've been sparging for 2.5 hours. We decided to call it a day. Get you to detach the hose from there. Still running off liquid, but it's neither here nor there. It's coming out so slowly. And we'll see what we're left with in here, which is basically a giant bowl of cereal and some sandy substances. And a lot of that initial lovely smell has gone now, which is good, which means that it's in the mash tun where our beer is. This is all the byproduct. This goes to feed the cows and the pigs. So now this needs to boil. And it's going to boil for a long time. At 99.4 degrees. So not too far off. We need to add that first lot of hops once it's properly boiling, and then we get to clean this out. I get to clean this out, I should say. Do the hatch of horrors, I'm going to call it. Pops in. Emptying the mash tun. Got my big shovel ready. Wow, that is a considerable amount of grain. It's happy for now. I'm about to make it unhappy, I think. Just go straight in with the shovel.
Go for it. You will get some on the floor, but try not to get too much. Start near the top.
This is going badly. So we've got words coming out of here, going through there, going into the heat exchangers, going in the bottom of there at 96 degrees. So 96 degrees and it goes 30. So quite a substantial amount of cooling going on. And it's going down the blue pipe around and back up into the top. And it's just circulating around, cooling down for a little bit before it goes into the fermenter. Okay, so now follow the blue hose. We're up here now in the fermenter. Climb up the old ladder. Oh god. Have a look in. What we're seeing is a rather lovely coloured ale pouring into there. So this'll hold at about 19 degrees, which is yeast's preferred temperature. It'll sit in here and just have a jolly good time for 10 days. To be fair, if I was in there for 10 days, I think I'd have a jolly good time as well. So we've got the lovely delicious clean beer going into the fermenter there, and let's see what's left inside the boiler. I think you'll find that is a mess. You can see the line where it's been, where the original wort was, and all the little bits of leftover hops that you saw me tipping in before. Foamy head. Still a fair old way to go yet, I believe. We're about halfway. You in there. Just completely steamed up now. Completely pointless. There you go. So you remember that bedtime drink that we made before? Well, this is like its counterpart, which is not as nice. Basically all that's happened is it's now cold, and we've added hop bitterness to it, but you can see it's got a nice dark brown colour. It's still got that kind of sweetness, but it's not like the nice bedtime sweetness, bedtime malty drink as it was before. It's got the hops making it bitter, so it's like you've tried to make it before, but it's not got as sweet as it should be. It's like if you normally have 3 sugars in your coffee and then you drink a black coffee. It's that difference. It still tastes like coffee, but it's incredibly bitter. Well, let's go and see what Richard's doing.
So you want to pick that up very gently from the top of there. Don't drop it because they're about 60 quid each.
Oh my god, don't say that.
And then if you move it round to here, and just very carefully place it into there, and you'll feel some resistance, but
Yeah.
don't drop it yet. Keep pushing.
Take the weight.
Yeah. Eventually you'll feel it stopping sinking, if you know what I mean.
Right. Okay.
And then at that point you can kind of let it go and it'll just bob around for a little bit.
Thinking about there.
Right there, yeah. If you let go, let go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can already tell it's not going to be far off because it's bobbing down around that 105.
105. Oh yeah.
I think we've got a bit of a breeze.
It's not helping, is it? Oh, there we go. We're nice and steady now. Can't quite see the number, but it looks incredibly close to where the number was. There's 104.5 there.
Yeah, if you count down the lines then. It's about 104.9. Well, it's also temperature dependent, so we'll have to, it's calibrated at 20 degrees, so if it's above or below it'll be slightly different.
Right.
So that's about 21.5. So we can have to go and do some maths.
Okay. Mathsing.
We can do some maths and just wait for it to cool down to 20 degrees and then it'll be alright. We'll do both.
Yeah.
So 104.9 at 21.5 degrees.
Hope you're following this. Brew sheet. Bring the brew sheet. Brew sheet.
So, what did we say? 104.
104.9.
At 21.5 degrees. When I said I'm going to do some maths, I lied.
Cheat sheet.
Yeah. 21.5 degrees. 104.9. So we need to add half to that. So it's going to actually be 104.95.
Hey.
So it's slightly under what we were hoping for.
Okay.
But what we might find as well is that it might ferment a bit further down, so it might end up still at 5%, otherwise it might be about 4.9.
Okay.
You live with that, I think?
Yeah, I'll live with that, yeah, definitely.
Not 2 pints.